Ogun State, located in southwestern Nigeria, has a rich history shaped by its colonial past. British influence began in the 19th century. This era saw the rise of indirect rule, which relied on traditional systems of governance. This approach significantly impacted the evolution of political institutions in the region. In 1976, Ogun State was created from the former Western State. This marked a pivotal moment in its journey as a distinct political entity. The legacy of colonialism, however, continued to influence its political landscape. The colonial period left a lasting impact on power dynamics. Traditional rulers empowered under indirect rule remained influential figures. The British also introduced Western political systems. This included electoral processes and legislative councils. These structures laid the groundwork for modern democratic governance in Ogun State. However, they also carried the seeds of ethnic competition. This competition continues to shape the state's political landscape today. The transition to independence in 1960 brought new challenges and opportunities. Ogun State, like the rest of Nigeria, grappled with the complexities of self-governance. The First Republic from 1963 to 1966 saw the emergence of political parties along regional and ethnic lines. This period also witnessed the first taste of democratic governance in Ogun State. However, political instability and military intervention cut short this early experiment with democracy. Despite the challenges, the colonial period laid the foundation for Ogun State's modern political institutions. The legacy of indirect rule, the introduction of Western political systems, and the experience of early democratic governance all played crucial roles. These factors continue to influence the state's political landscape today, shaping its journey towards a more robust and inclusive democracy. Post-colonial Ogun State saw a delicate balance of power between its two major ethnic groups, the Igba and the Ijebu. This dynamic has been a defining feature of the state's political landscape. The Igba, dominant in the capital city of Abeokuta, have historically held significant political sway. The Ijebu, known for their entrepreneurial spirit and strong cultural identity, have consistently vied for their share of power. This interplay between the two groups has shaped electoral outcomes and policy agendas. Notable leaders from both groups have left their mark on Ogun State. Chief Obafemi Awolowo, an Igba, played a pivotal role in Nigeria's independence movement. Although not from Ogun State itself, his political party, the Action Group, had a strong following in the region. This influence helped shape early political dynamics in the newly formed state. Awolowo's legacy continues to inspire politicians and shape political discourse in Ogun State. Chief Bisi Onabanjo, an Ijebu, emerged as a prominent figure during the Second Republic from 1979 to 1983. As the first civilian governor of Ogun State, Onabanjo is remembered for his commitment to education and rural development. His tenure saw significant investments in infrastructure and social programs, particularly in Ijebu areas. This further fueled the competition for resources and political representation between the Igba and Ijebu. Another notable figure is Otunba Gabenga Daniel, an Igba who served as governor from 2003 to 2011. Daniel's administration focused on economic development, particularly in attracting foreign investment and promoting public-private partnerships. His tenure was not without controversy, however, as allegations of corruption and political maneuvering cast a shadow over his legacy. The current political landscape in Ogun State is dominated by Governor Dapo Abiodun, who assumed office in 2019. His administration, operating under the ICEA mantra, infrastructure, social welfare and well-being, education, youth empowerment and agriculture, has emphasized fiscal prudence and targeted development initiatives. Abiodun, an Igba, has sought to balance the interests of various ethnic groups while consolidating his political base. Abiodun's approach to governance reflects a blend of continuity and change. He has continued some of the infrastructure projects initiated by previous administrations, while introducing new programs aligned with his vision. A key focus of his tenure has been on improving the state's road network and expanding access to quality healthcare. Additionally, his administration has made strides in attracting investment in the agricultural sector, a move aimed at boosting employment and ensuring food security. The 2025 budget, themed Budget of Hope and Prosperity, provides insights into Abiodun's priorities for his second term. With a total outlay of 1.054 trillion naira, the budget allocates significant resources to infrastructure development, education and healthcare. A substantial portion of the capital expenditure is earmarked for the completion of the Gateway International Airport, a flagship project intended to boost the state's economic profile. Beyond these key sectors, Abiodun's administration has also prioritized social welfare programs, particularly those targeting vulnerable groups. Initiatives aimed at empowering women and youth, improving access to clean water and sanitation, and providing affordable housing have been central to his social agenda.